So I don't know whose dildo on a fishing rod it was. It was probably Tommy's, knowing Tommy, but
It's gotta be James, man. Like he was too friendly with it.
it was probably James. Anyway, I cast the thing out to the crowd, and this one of the guys in the crowd, you can see him. He's like coming in like a shark, and he jumps, and he's like wiggling in the air
Like a shark.
like a shark, bites it perfectly and rips it off the fishing rod. And I just about died of laughter. It was the funniest things I saw all summer.
I actually made I was recording all this in super duper slow motion, and I made a little fantastic news segment that's coming out here pretty soon of this exact moment of this dude. Like he's just like in the crowd looking like not even looking, he just like sees the dick out of his peripheral.
He was in hunting mode. He felt it. He felt the dick. He's like
I'm getting some dick tonight whether I like it or not. And then he
too funny. Too funny.
Free Willy out of there.
That dick didn't stand a chance.
That dick didn't stand a chance.
Very, very good time.
Yeah, well, good. James, when Neo and Steve was playing, James also, he brought out a canoe, and he rowed a canoe.
Yes.
In the crowd.
That was also super.
I don't know how I missed that. That was the one thing I missed that I didn't.
It was when Steve was playing, so I don't know.
Steve, yeah, I knew Steve. Super, super dope. Well, maybe you just went to they get a white claw. That was the thing with the white claw. They would just go down so quick.
So fast. That was a great couple nights. That one was a party.
That was a
good party too. Yeah, same thing.
And then we stayed this summer was kind of unusual, probably because we were just having so much fun. But like before this, like in previous festivals, I usually go to festivals and then like dip out because I want to get some work done during the week or whatever, and not be like a piece of shit during the week and feel tired. But there was just so much fun stuff going on at all these festivals, and we were all hanging out that we wanted to vibe. And we staged for the Sunday night for our buddy Roberto, who's part of We Are Robots. He came in on the Sunday night and absolutely demolished it and killed it so hard. Shout out to Tito. He lives in Calgary.
Love you, Tito.
Him and Kurt are part of the duo We Are Robots. Great producers, just beauty human beings. If you're in Calgary, go check them out. They're super duper sick. Love those guys.
Deadly. They'll be on here at some point.
Yeah, they'll be on here at some point for sure.
Little foreshadowing.
There's beauty, but actually Roberto saved our asses that last day at Wubbs, because we were like, Frank, as we were driving to Wubbs, I'm like, Frank, should we get some food? Like we're gonna have to camp. He's like, yeah. He's like, the only thing. He's like, no, Tommy, the only thing that I eat at festivals is I bring some bread and then I get some meat and I get some mustard. Put it all together, and I'm fed for the weekend.
And
cheese. I'm like, do we need ice or anything? He's like, no, we'll be fine. I'm like, all right. So we demolish all this.
We demolished the first night.
Mustard fucking coming out of my fucking nipples at this point. And then with the last day, we're like, oh man, we need some food. So we hollered at Tito. We're like, can you grab us some lunch meat and some bread? He comes with this organic vegan mayo. Some sexy ass hummus and just croissants.
He's so Italian too, because it was just like Italian cuisine at its best, for camping, like croissants and sauces and just types of salamis and types of cheeses. Like, hey. So good. It really saved our ass. That was a good night. You left at that moment, Paul, right, for the last night.
So I had to go down to Vancouver to deal with some personal stuff a day early. So I left.
Yes, which is what took us to Vancouver.
Which is why I went to Vancouver, because of because of women. That's what it was. Just call it what it is.
Isn't that the reason for everything else?
Yeah, so we go down there, and then we don't need to talk about that specifics, but we rented an Airbnb and we just toured around the city. Oh, and then that's when we met Vico 5.